Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And expect Gavi! Now, can they get it back? Nicely aimed pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does...
There's the shot! Hernandez gets it away. Jovic. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's in a real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gavi. Fofana. And he welcomes it in. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Joao Felix. Loftus-Cheek. He's had a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Loftus-Cheek. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And now they can clear their lines. Passing nice and neat. Fofana. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Joao Felix. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pedri. Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Yamal. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. Fofana. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fofana. And here's Abraham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ansu Fati. Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jovic. Short changes him with that pass. Koundé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Could move up a gear here. Ansu Fati. Great defending, strong and determined. And he thumps it clear. Gavi. Yamal. And Koundé. Pedri. Lovely ball and a real chance. It's Lewandowski! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement.
Jovic! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Played back in. Gavi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lewandowski. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. Skims one in. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Christensen cuts out the pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's gone looking for safety. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Deftly done. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Mignon clears. Gavi. 75 minutes played. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... It's Lewandowski! And that's a real chance missed.
Lewandowski fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
And we have our...
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 11.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gabbia getting this one clear. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Lewandowski. It's anyone's ball now.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ferran Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 minutos de descuento.
Ferran Torres. And he's running through. He's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that's that. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. There's the hit! Araujo gets it clear. Chukwueze. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? He's had a hit!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Casado. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. João Felix. Chukwueze. Araujo simply refused to be outdone there. Ansu Fati. Have a shot! And he's heaved it away. It's just beyond his reach. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries a header! No, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal driving forwards. Always played it in low. Danger averted for now. Koundé. Can he get onto this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No goals as yet. Gavi, good purposeful running this. Yamal with a beautifully timed run. Yamal, Hernandez was in no mood for any of that. That is good alertness. Gavi, approaching the half-hour mark. Gavi, deftly done. And a header! Goal! Barcelona! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Chukwueze! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Casado, Ansu Fati, and it's Lewandowski. Fiddles it through.
That's going in strongly.
Musa, João Felix. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musa.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Rafael Leao.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koundé. João Felix. Oh, great chance! And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That is great defending, so alert.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musa. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's played him through. Lewandowski. Gavi. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. Christensen. Played back. Ansu Fati. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Chukwueze. Now it's Chukwueze. Lovely feet. Musa. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21. El dorsal 7. Cambio de jugadores.
And the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's tidy. Pulisic. Very nicely done. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Not the most accurate pass. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ferran Torres. Thiaw is there to clear. Pulisic.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Done delicately. Played into space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Hits one! Has another go! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Pulisic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Loftus-Cheek, Rafael Leao tries the cutback.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rafael Leao gets it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lewandowski cleared without hesitation, and that's gone loose. Dani Olmo! Mignon deals with it effortlessly. Now it's Pulisic.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Kubasi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Araujo. This is De Jong. Ferran Torres. He's beaten the last man. And he thumps it clear. Kubasi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ansu Fati. That has not gone well. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ansu Fati, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And another try! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Havertz simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Yamal has got himself a free kick.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his
Yamal! Against the crossbar! And the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Saka. Gavi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gavi. Good, strong midfield running here. And that could well leave a mark.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah. Ansu Fati! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Barcelona take the lead. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Big chance! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real... Up he goes! And he hits the net! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum.
And the finish! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Now it's Havertz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's played forward. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. He's got away. Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Martinelli. He has found the way through. Defending of the desperate variety.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ødegaard plays it short. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
That's good defensive concentration.
Partey. Ødegaard. Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
3 minutos de descuento.
Now that's well seen too. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here.
That was lovely, that.
Gavi. And a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gavi pinches it off him. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rice. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Gavi. That's a nicely measured pass. Saka. Rice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gavi! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Lewandowski! Cleared without complication.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
And that has been clubbed away. Ødegaard. Partey. That looks a good ball through. Martinelli! Pedri. Gavi. Done delicately. Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard. That is good alertness. Christensen. Oh, perfectly measured that. Havertz! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Rafinha. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Saka. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
Lewandowski! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Decent hit! We've got to be quick to recover this. He's kept it out just.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
So, third corner of the game. And the shot! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
De Jong really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Oh, good-looking ball. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dani Olmo. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. el dorsal 9.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Lewandowski taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet. Tries a shot! He has done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He is through here. He's come in hard. Rice. And the counter is on. 5 minutes to add. Kubasi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Barcelona have a free kick. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. De Jong. Can he put it away? It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And already we're underway here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ansu Fati. That is lovely. And that's been drilled in. And that was very necessary. Pedri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree. Although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right, but Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Now it's Abraham. Christensen
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he thumps it clear. And they've got rid. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. And he's managed to get free. Gavi.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Gavi. Pedri.
Oh, important interception.
And that could set him on his way. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, super ball.
Opts to play it back. He's gone for goal!
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he put it away? Goal, Milan!
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Ansu Fati. Pedri.
Well, there's the clearance. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Christensen, that's headed upfield. Rafael Leao. Well read, nice interception. Araujo. Pedri.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ansu Fati. Pedri.
And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?